Hawaii's most historic teams just about ready.
Thanks very much.
Tough to face that tandem every game. Wow, tough to handle. DA, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Hey, Bryant, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of that.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. His team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock, and here's Giannis. From deep three-point range, that one's rebounded by Embiid.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey hits them both.
And something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the three, and whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Now here's Connaughton. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Middleton outside. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Holiday gets the bucket.
Holiday.
You know Drew Holiday is a guard, right? You know he can handle the ball, right? On a string.
Pass to Maxey. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your Sixers unit.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. P.J. Tucker is out there with Harrell. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's House in at the 3. Now here's Ingles. Sinks the three-pointer. Ingles has got the first basket of the second quarter for Milwaukee.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And there's the pass to House. Now here's Milton, defended by Carter. 9 feet out. The shot's good for Milton.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Matthews. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
The first one falls.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Grayson Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dragic in for Javon Carter. Both free throws good from Matthews.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Harden. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Maxey finds Harden. Lobbed up there for Maxey. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Harris. Count it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And a deep three from Harden. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Doc, a high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And after being behind to start this second quarter, they came out rolling and now maintain a slight edge. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, when you're playing, hotels, buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high.
And that should do it with the second half.
your Sixers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game on the court for the Bucks. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that one drops for him.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Harden the pass to Harris. He dishes it to Embiid. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez. Holiday looking for an opening. The shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And Harden wide open. He shoots. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks leading by 3. Poked loose. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harris passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 6 points.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Back to Holiday. Harris against Middleton. Over Harris. That one wide left. Harden against Holiday. Now, here is Harden. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Harrell. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Connaughton against Melton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
No reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Lopez, no luck.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That puts them in the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of effort that it takes down the stretch, going all out for that clutch bucket. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 1. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. Clock at 6. Now, here's McDaniel. Defended by Crowder. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Connaughton passes to Clark. To the middle. On the left block. Lopez kicks to Clark. No good. Shot missing. AT that time from here. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Brook Lopez.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Then they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Nine seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Drew Holiday. Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Holiday doesn't get easily rattled. He has a calm personality that helps him in big moments.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Harris passes to Harden. He made it! He gets it to go! Wow!
As he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to